Hello there, good afternoon, welcome back to my channel. My name is Weeze and this is Weeze's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So today's video is about my most neglected tropical plant, and it is actually a seed grown tropical plant. Now for those of you who watch my channel will know I like to try and grow mainly tropical fruit from seed if I can. And it's not always successful, but the ones that have managed to germinate include mango, guava, soursop and cherimoya. So those are all tropical fruits, and I've managed to successfully germinate and get little plants out of them. But one plant well, it's a couple of plants actually. I got seeds from a fruit that I'd never tried before, and this was back in 2020 during the beginning of the pandemic. And the fruit in question is called longon. Its botanical name is Bacoria mottliana, and I also got a seed from couple of seeds I think from Brett Lyons at Lionheart 84, his channel, and he gave me a seed as well. I think it was a couple of seeds of similar fruit, Bacoria ramiflora. They're very, very similar. In the store that I bought them from the Asian grocers, the label was bubby fruit. So in the parts of Bangladesh, which is where it grows prolifically, it grows throughout Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. So it's a very tropical fruit. And see if I can put a picture up of what longon fruit looks like. In other parts of Bangladesh they call it lotcon. So lotcon, longon, not dissimilar, the name. So let me show you the very neglected plants. So these are 2-year-old Bacoria mottliana. So these two here are Bacoria mottliana. This one's lost all its leaves. That's only recently. Up till recently it looked like this, had at least 3 leaves on it, and I think that's what sort of prompted me into doing this video, because my plan is to repot this, and I'll show you why. And this little one here is the Bacoria ramiflora. So you can see they don't look too dissimilar. It's slightly shorter because it was grown later. I'd already got these germinated, but as I say, I've not done anything really with them at all in the past 2 years since they germinated. They're in this clay pot, perlite, normal compost, and the soil completely dries out before I water it. And at the beginning they're just very, very, very slow. You know, they put out 1 leaf maybe in a couple of months, and then it put out another, you know, very, very slow growth, unlike say the soursop that seems to, you know, like be racing away, and the guavas, you know. Let me show you the roots. They don't look great, I'm afraid. So they're in this sort of like pot and the water drains straight through, and so, you know, the roots are chasing the water, because there are times when I've not, it's been a couple of months before I've watered it, and so I have truly neglected these plants, and I think it's definitely time to give them a repot. So the roots themselves might, when I tip it out of the pot, I'll take a picture of it, and then I'll probably use the same pot. I doubt if these plants have become pot bound. I think these roots have just escaped in order to search for water, because the size of the plants, you know, they're not very big. But I will change out the soil and give it fresh soil, and so I've got some Jack's Magic. I'm just going to use normal compost, maybe add a little bit of perlite in there, and then So I'll just pause the video and be back with you shortly. Right, so come outside and I've emptied them out of the pot, and look at those roots. Definitely I was wrong, they are root bound, but thankfully they're not rotten. The roots are nice, a sort of a yellowy colour, which indicates, you know, they're strong and healthy. No signs of root rot, and I am going to need a larger pot. So this little clay pot that they were in, I'm going to use that actually this afternoon, because I've got some more plants that I'm going to repot, and that'll be in another video. And yeah, so I'm going to get some Jack's Magic compost ready, and now they are potted up into a brand new pot. I've added some fertilizer granules, the Ericaceous and the Wilco brand, and hopefully this will help these little plants to grow new leaves and grow bigger, and hopefully all will be forgiven for my mistreatment of them, and neglect I should say. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. If you're growing this plant, add your comments in the comments box below.